Hey everyone, it's Matt C, and I'm doing a second drive time update right now. Another KYRIE Drivetime update because we had the map come in like as I was recording. I think he'd already emailed Steven Hesselman had already emailed the map, and over lunch I was able to colorize it. I'd already kind of planned to just kind of do simple colors because I knew his inks were going to be really detailed. And it looks so good. I'm so excited. It's going to make it so much of a richer book because of that. So I'm pumped about that. And also, I made another decision today because I was kind of going back and forth with Simon Polario, buddy of mine, and trying to consider. So I bought an ISBN, and I noticed there's a feature on the ISBN where you can add to the barcode. Or it's really just the barcode. You can add to the barcode what the actual price for the book is, so that when it's rung up, it already comes with the price built in. And at first I was thinking maybe I don't do that. I don't know why. I was just kind of confused. I was asking Simon, does that kind of mess up if you go to a con and you want to sell it for a couple bucks cheaper for a special or something like that, or maybe it's a signed copy and it's worth more, and a retailer wants to sell it for more than the barcode is saying. Does that mess things up? And he was saying no. It rings up. It's really the standard suggested price that you can kind of override, I guess, at point of purchase, I suppose. These are the things I'm learning about. And so there were a few days where after the campaign, basically, I was going to tweet about this, and I was like, nah. And actually saving this for a video because I can kind of clarify things better. There was a few days immediately after the campaign, I had decided the price for the book. The price of the book was always in my head. It was $25, and I slashed it for the campaign, and then I returned it to that $25 mark. And honestly, as it goes with most things when it comes to marketing and selling, I don't think I'm very I think it's difficult to convey details like that to people. It's difficult for me to pay attention to stuff because when I look at other people's campaigns, I'm just instant impressions, that kind of stuff. And when I see a price change, I get an instant impression about that, and it feels like I would feel like I was not rewarding people who came in the campaign. I feel like I would be penalizing people who came in after the campaign, if that makes sense. So the first time you see the book, I think it should be that price for the life of the book, and you reward people by giving bonuses and extra stuff. So people who came in on the campaign, everyone's getting a signed book, which would normally cost more. It's going to cost more. Now that the campaign's over, it's always going to cost more. If you came in for the campaign, I'm signing it for free, basically. You get it on a book plate with a doodle, and that's coming for no additional charge. And but for just in demand, the book is, I think the book should be the same price. It's just not coming signed this time, because at some point I have to limit how many books I'm signing, and right now I'm signing about 150 or so, and that's, I think, for book one, being green to this and kind of learning the ropes still, I'm gonna keep it to that. So yeah, so if you see the book and it's $20 for the campaign, and then after, when it's the in-demand store, it's $25, I don't know, I was just feeling weird about that. I didn't like that. And I was kind of looking more at other prices and other kind of stuff. How things, books are typically sold, and $20, it's a $20 book. It's 128 pages. It's full color. But it's, it's 9 millimeters thick. It's not like a 5-pound book. It's not a $25 book. I love the book. You're going to feel like you're getting a lot of value for $20. knows, some of y'all did feel like it was worth $25 because you came in after the campaign between the 18th and today, which is the 26th. Y'all bought books, but I already have individually contacted the people who bought books between the 18th and today. Half of those people I've gotten back, and I've already distributed a $5 refund, and the other half I'm waiting. And even if they don't, I'm just gonna slip, $5 bill in the book, because I just don't feel right about upping prices on a book. The first price you see, you can lower the price after the first price you see, but I don't think you should ever raise it. It just felt a little, I don't know, it felt weird. Bad business practice. Even if I was originally thinking of it as a $25 book, I got really comfortable selling it as a $20 book throughout the campaign. And the more I was looking at other campaigns are charging a little bit more, but they're never raising their price. And effectively, practically speaking, I was raising my price. So I don't like that. I changed it on the campaign already on the in-demand store. It's $20 now. And I lowered the price on the retailer perks too. I got to work out. Some people are telling me that retailers typically get free shipping, so I got to factor that in. I got to calculate those costs. That was not something I was aware of. So, yeah, these are things you learn. You got to talk to veterans. You got to, doing a campaign teaches you a lot. Teaches you a lot about stamina, but it also teaches you a lot about facts and figures, best business practices. I've been supporting crowdfunded comics since Kickstarter really got kickstarted, basically. And I've been following in depth how to crowdfund a comic for, 5 years, I guess, maybe off and on a bit. But I didn't think about the price thing, and no one came up to me and said, hey, don't do that. But I don't know, you just gotta, this is like a principle that I think a lot of people intuit, and me, I have to articulate to myself. Maybe I'm intuiting it, but honestly I think I'm just trying to be super intentional about articulating it to myself, reminding myself that this should be the case. Always approach your campaign as an outsider, and always be able to put on that hat and to switch into that mode and say, how am I treating other people the way I want to be treated? When I see other people's campaigns, how would I feel if they were doing the same things I'm doing in their campaigns? If there's any kind of discrepancy, you know that you're playing favorites with your own campaign, and you're not being entirely honest with yourself about how you're presenting to your readership. So that's kind of my tip. That's the lesson that I learned today. I didn't lose a lot of money. There weren't a lot of people that came in, and part of the reason, honestly, might have been you never know how many people don't come into a campaign. They never contact you, they never complain, but they just kind of see a sticker price and they move on. I've never complained on someone else's campaign to them in any way that I can think of, and I've backed, I'm pretty discretionary with the number of campaigns I support. It's pretty few. I have to really like the value to price ratio. It has to be surprisingly high value, and I have to be surprised by the low price. So $20, I feel like you can be surprised by the price and for the value that you're getting. And especially now that the map is in order, and I just have to figure out the bleed and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of set up the print file for that, which I'm doing this evening. And also the front cover as well. Front cover's done. I might have some kerning issues, but I don't know. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm just kind of looking like, where do I put the copyright? Where do I put that kind of thing? And Oh yeah, and then extending the barcode sort of thing so that it actually says $20 on the book. So there's no more fuddy-duddy, what is the price of this actual book, I'm not sure kind of thing going on. I'm setting it in stone. And because I'm anticipating that roughly each book is going to be the same number of pages as we go on, there's 4 books. I know that book 2 is basically the same amount of pages. I'm expecting that book 3 might be slightly more, and book 4 is easily going to be just 128. So I'm expecting each book to cost $20, which I like the sound of. It's a flat number. It just takes one bill, you know. So yeah, that's the update for today. I got friends that would say, hey, you're telling too much. And maybe I am, but you know, when other creators tell too much, I really learn a lot from that. And yeah, and if anyone noticed that it was $25 and now it's $20, I want to let people know why. So there's 0 people being charged $25 for their comic. Those that have been are being refunded, and we're not going to be doing that. People came in the campaign, they got a signed and drawn in book for $20. Now, after the campaign, it's just the standard amazing with the map inside standard book for $20. So the price never goes up. I think that's important. So yeah, so that's the update for today. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.